Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. And I am your host, Conrad Cushman, and we are here today with a review of SmackDown Live. I don't want to keep you guys too long. It was just kind of a normal SmackDown show. I don't know. SmackDown's always really consistent in my mind, and they always seem to do what they have to do, and they do the right thing when it's time, so I'm not mad. But let's get into it, guys. This SmackDown show was truly something different here tonight. Just trying to see if here it is. Okay, SmackDown show was something different in comparison to the crowd in Lafayette. This New Orleans crowd was way better. Connor, what's happening, my man? Good to see you in here. Sports Talk Network, Steve, what's happening, brother? Good to see you guys. I want to hear what you guys think of SmackDown Live. Please make sure that you retweet the link, share it with people. I do need 11 subscribers. You guys are in here, you see the subscriber goal. If I can get 11 more subscribers, it'll be a good day. We'll get to 300 finally, and then we can cruise towards that 500 march. But let's get into this, guys. The show starts off with a Shane McMahon and Miz segment, which led to being interrupted by the Usos. What's going on, KC Classic? The Usos ended up coming out there, and boy, I tell you, they came out on the mic, and they were doing the whoa, because Miz and Shane were talking about being the best tag team. They wanted another tag title shot. B-Boy Skyline, KC Classic, what's happening, gentlemen? Good to see you guys in the chat. Make sure you guys are commenting, leaving some stuff down below. Make sure you like the video. Support EPW. Give us a follow on Twitter at EPW Show. We are 11 subscribers away from 300, so if you guys could share the video, try and get 11 people in here. If we can get 11, I don't know, I'll do something crazy. I have no idea at this point. But the Usos announced that Shane McMahon and Miz can have another title shot, even though I could have swore Shane McMahon was the one who said that title rematches are antiquated. Funny, right? I think it's funny. So all of a sudden, I guess there are rematches. So at Fastlane, Shane and Miz will be given a rematch because the Usos offered it up, I guess will be the excuse. But very different. That Uso impression was bad. Let's hear yours, Connor. That's right. Stay in the crowd. Stay in the crowd, buddy. Aleister Black versus Andrade was the first match. So Shane ended up announcing that all the NXT guys were back. They got a little bit, like, first thing I noticed was there was no reaction for that. I don't know, dude. I don't know what's up with this generation of WWE fans. I don't get it. But B-Boy Skyline says this was a good match. So yeah, this was shorter than like a takeover match that we would see with Andrade and Aleister Black. But I thought it was a good match for TV. And now hold on, I'm just making a joke here. It's fine to make a joke. I made one too. So they're in here, and we get Aleister Black, Andrade. I thought that they both looked really good in this match. I felt bad that Andrade kind of had to be the sacrifice because for a little bit there with Rey Mysterio, Andrade Cien Almas, or I'm sorry, I'm just going to take me a long time to get used to that. Andrade was having good matches with Rey Mysterio, and I don't know what happened. Like, it was awkward. Hey, what's going on, Revisionist Booking, a.k.a. RJ? Make sure you guys give RJ a subscribe, too, if you guys like wrestling videos. The bad audience has to do with the venue. RJ, please explain more in the chat. I'd like to hear more about that. But, well done match. Black Mass, Andrade Cien Almas loses. Nothing surprising there. I wonder who's going home with Zelina Vega. Just kidding. We all know it's Aleister. But We go backstage afterwards, and we have DIY and the Bar getting into a verbal confrontation over who was better, and it leads to a tag match. So that's the next matchup. We have DIY versus the Bar. In this match, dude, I'm not gonna lie, Tommaso Ciampa scared the shit out of me when he went to do. Listen, the man has bad knees. No more doing the back buster on his knees, or what, I can't think of what it's called right now. Connor, help me out with that. But the buster where he like throws you onto his knees, don't do that move anymore. Please do not do any more flips over. I had a bad feeling when he started elbowing Sheamus. I'm like, what are they setting up here? And I'm like, don't do anything crazy. No more of those flip spots, man. Seth Rollins got hurt off of it, and now Tommaso Ciampa, basically he went to do a sunset flip powerbomb, and Sheamus landed right on his leg, and his leg bent disgusting. Oh, just disgusting, dude. Absolutely hated it. I thought he was injured. I could have swore the ref threw up the X, saying that he was hurt, but it just didn't work. No, not the spine buster, Connor. It's got a different name. I can't think of it at this moment. It's like a backstabber, but he like power bombs you. Lung blower. There it is. That's what I couldn't think of. But this was a really good match. Lots of fun. Johnny Gargano has it. I'm telling you, man. He has been my favorite out of all the call-ups to watch. I've really enjoyed him. Actually, how can you be mad at any of them? They've had amazing matches. I just hope they get the proper crowd reaction in a bigger city the next time they're there. But the match ends with, so Ciampa's like down and out, and he kind of gets back up on the apron, tags in, and then when you least expect it, you think he's hurt, Tommaso Ciampa gets in, rolls over, and pins, I think it was Sheamus. He ends up hitting him with a roll-up, 1, 2, 3, DIY win again, bro. Absolutely amazing. Good to see another great TV match. And in my opinion, I thought this was match of the night. Maybe I'm being biased, but you guys may have something different to say about that. It is then announced that we have Ricochet versus Eric Young. And before we get to that, let me see what RJ said here. RJ said it has to do with certain taxes and suitable TV arenas. Interesting. Interesting. Cajun Sum is opened by University of Louisiana, so there's a production tax credit / incentive there in exchange with using their arena. RJ, are you in Louisiana? Just out of curiosity, because you know a lot about that. And I know from doing business stuff that Louisiana has different business laws. Sorry, we're getting nerdy on here, guys. But Ricochet versus Eric Young are announced. It's sad that Ricochet comes up. He's being pushed, and Eric Young gets a match to do the job to Ricochet. And you know how it goes. Let's see here. He says, no, I know people down there. Jordan B-Boy Skyline says, I wanted to see Prince Puma versus Ray at Mania. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. So, guys, it's so funny that we talk about people not being used properly and Ricochet coming up. I just did a podcast on anchor.fm/EPW. You could also download it on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, TuneIn, wherever you guys like to listen to your podcast. Make sure you type in Everything Pro Wrestling, and I'm coming with that fire this week. We're talking about WWE's effect on NXT. And we talk about some of the good that people may not notice or forget, and we talk about some of the ugly that goes along with it. And I think it's a quick listen for 45 minutes, but I think you guys will enjoy it on a car ride, on your way to work, working out. So make sure you guys check out the podcast. KC Classic, #one and only. Well, before we get to that, Asuka comes out saying she wants competition. I'm surprised that she even exists because she hasn't been on TV for the past 3 weeks. But Asuka wants competition. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville come out. What does this lead to? Mandy Rose wants a one-on-one match. Just as I told you guys, WWE is going to push Mandy Rose eventually. They like her. She fits the prototype of what they've been pushing. And so does the other woman who I think is going to be at Mania now, I'm starting to think. Lacey Evans kept interrupting this. She walked all the way down to the ring, and she kind of distracted Asuka, led to a pinfall, didn't get her the win, but Mandy Rose fakes an eye injury and gets the roll up on Asuka. So you keep Asuka off TV for 3 weeks to have her lose to Mandy Rose. It sets up a match at Fastlane, but I wouldn't have booked it like that. That's just me. Next, We get into the match of Ricochet versus Eric Young. Ricochet, another showcase match for him. Eric Young was out there. He did his thing. I mean, they jobbed him out basically to Ricochet. And it wasn't like he got beat, like buried or anything, but he came in there. Ricochet did all of his fancy moves, and 630 for the win. 1, 2, 3, and just like KC Classic said, one and only. Ricochet's going to be a star in this company. As soon as he's on that main roster, Ricochet has the talent level to do it. And if you guys are just joining the live stream, please make sure you're in the live chat. Everything pops up here on the video. The people want to hear from you, so tell me what you thought of SmackDown tonight. We get to the New Day interview. New Day's backstage talking. Kofi is semi-serious for it, telling he loves his brothers, Big E, Xavier Woods. Absolutely digging the momentum that Kofi Kingston has right now. I know some people are just like, no, don't give him the belt. Don't let him get this. Kofi Kingston is the man. Connor says, I am not a big fan of Ricochet. I mean, the guy's amazing, but I am more of a Gargano fan. I like them both. That's fine with me. These four guys need to go to SmackDown Live. And B-Boy Skylines yelling Kofi. Hashtag Kofi Mania on Twitter right now. Afterwards, though, Kofi gets a little silly, starts talking about how he's got the momentum, and we see Big E actually do the entrance from the gorilla position backstage. They showed the highlight video after this of Kevin Owens with his kid again. Who knows what they got planned for him. He's saying he's going to be back in a couple weeks. His kid took $20 and bought popcorn and some food, and Kevin expected change, and there was no change. Awkward, but you know what? Better than some of the crap we get on WWE television these days. We have Kofi Kingston, AJ Styles, and Jeff Hardy versus Samoa Joe, Daniel Bryan, and Randy Orton in the main event, guys. This was a fun, decent match here. Lots of hard hits. These guys look beat up from the chamber and everything else. Bryan's chests were jacked up. Joe looked beat up even. Everybody just looked kind of out of it. And it was a really good match. They put in good effort, and that's why these guys are main eventers, in my opinion. They did an excellent job for being banged up, as you could tell. In the end, though, Kofi Kingston gets the hot tag. The fans loved him. Kofi Kingston is freaking over. He's in the top 5 people, like, over in this company right now. I love his, like, Ricky Steamboat type comeback. He's popping off the ropes, doing whatever he's got to do. He lands a Trouble in Paradise on Daniel Bryan. 1, 2, 3. Kofi Kingston picks up the win in the 6-man tag. Now, before we finish off the main event, Shane McMahon comes out, and Shane McMahon says that Shane McMahon and The Miz aren't going to be the only two challenging for gold at Fastlane. Kofi Kingston will be given a WWE title match against Daniel Bryan at Fastlane, just like we all expected, and I think it's really cool. Live chat, I'm going to kick it to you in a second here. Do you guys want to see Kofi Kingston become WWE Champion? Honest opinions right now. No wrong answer. I just want to hear what you guys think of it. Connor says he'd like to see another WWE title run for Jeff Hardy before he retires, to be honest. Connor, I was actually at the show where he first won the WWE title. Me and actually KC Classic was there as well. Kofi is meh? Come on, Connor. I can't have meh. You got to hit me with some why you don't like him. Yes, and happen at Mania, not Fastlane. I like it. I like it, Sports Talk Network. 100% appreciate it. Looking to see what everyone else has for it. Guys, if you're just joining us, do me a favor. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe to the podcast. We do little videos like this all the time. I would greatly appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys subscribe, your name's going to pop up. You'll see a cool animation. We do need 11 subscribers at this point. If we can get to 11, like I said, I'll do something crazy. I don't know what at this point. I'll have to figure something out. But we got to figure out something to do here. Let's see. Yes, happen at Mania. Kofi is fire. Kofi, no, probably a transitional champ. Man, I thought the love for Kofi Kingston would be there, man. I absolutely love Kofi. I thought Kofi deserved a push back when he did the boom drop in Madison Square Garden on Randy Orton through the table. Kofi Kingston has it. Now that I think about it, I can see how they can build him and the New Day back up again. I think that's supposed to be build instead of, yeah, build. Okay. I hear you, Connor. I appreciate everyone who's in the live stream checking it out, though. Does anybody else have something they'd like to add or talk about before we get out of here for this lovely, lovely Tuesday night? As I said before, guys, also make sure you download the podcast, anchor.fm/EPW. Great place to go to record podcast. Makes it real easy and convenient. Hopefully you guys are digging the content I'm putting out right now. I'm trying to grind real hard. It's WrestleMania season. Trying to get as many subscribers and listens as I can on all the platforms that I'm working for. I promise you guys as well, I'm working on t-shirts. I have designs, I swear. I just have to find the right place to sell these and make them affordable for you, because some places are ridiculous for what they want for a plain t-shirt. 11 years, he put his blood, sweat, hard work, tears into the WWE. Absolutely, Jordan. 100%. New Day has all really busted themselves down. I did say on Twitter at the Ramble _WWE in the past that I wondered if Kofi was to win tonight, have someone else face Bryan in 2 weeks, and then Kofi at Mania. Just me. I think they have the plans for Bryan already for Mania, and I don't think Kofi's factored into him, though, if you want the real opinion for what I think is going to happen. Don't mean to plug, but Anchor is great. I use it, and it's easy to use. Thank you, Connor. Sports Talk Network, just think of the reaction when or if he wins the title. Yeah, but you got to strike while the iron's hot. Pro Wrestling Tees, Connor says. Yeah, Connor, I'm not trying to pay that fee yet. If I can get some more people to subscribe, you know, you get that 10,000 mark, they'll let you put yourself up there for free. DM me about shirts. I have a guy for you. No doubt, RJ. I'll get back with you on that. But other than that, guys, I appreciate this live stream. You guys are awesome. Do me a favor. Make sure you are supporting the wrestling community. Guys like RJ, myself, Connor, Steve, Casey Classic, Jordan. These guys are all doing great work. Some of it's for video games. Some of it's for dancing. Some of it's for something else. But make sure you're out there supporting your friends. Everyone starts somewhere, and you guys are the best. I appreciate you guys for coming out here, talking some pro wrestling with me tonight. But other than that, guys, I got nothing else going on. I think I'm going to take a nap and enjoy some rest tonight because I'm pretty tired from work and everything else. But thank you for checking out this SmackDown Live review. We are out. Peace.